everybody to Manhattan Shakespeare Project. Manhattan's all-female Shakespeare Company production of الأخرى, A Study in Othello. This is an audience participation show, in case you didn't notice already. There are a couple of times where we will ask for your participation. Number one, there is a dance party, so we expect everybody to be up and dancing. Number two, there is drunken sailor singing. So we expect everybody to be clapping and singing along and making a gay old ruckus time. Raucous time? And don't worry, I promise, you know the words. The most important way that we are going to ask for your participation and your help is in amplifying our voices. So there are going to be a couple of moments in the show where we say, mic check, mic check. And after that, you are going to repeat everything that the actress says. So we're going to practice that. Everybody ready?
Ready.
A couple of people are apparently ready. Okay. Mic check, mic check.
Mic check, mic check.
Hi, everybody. My name is Sarah.
Hi, everybody. My name is Sarah.
And I'm here in the park.
And I'm here in the park
to see a show.
to see a show.
Excellent. I love it. You're very good tonight. You can tell the people that have seen the show before. Last thing on the menu, please take out your phones and turn them on. I would like to see tweeting and Facebooking and Instagramming and picture taking and periscoping and Pokemoning. I don't know. Yeah. You can tag us. Twitter is @Manhattan Shakes, Facebook is Manhattan Shakespeare Project, and Instagram is Manhattan Shake Proj. It is all on the banner. And you can email us pictures. Excellent. Without further ado, we present to you الأخرى.
On December 7th, 2015, Donald Trump said, I, Donald J. Trump, am calling for a complete and total shutdown of Muslims entering the United States.
Jardine 14 Queens. I'm thinking that America will fail to give people equal rights. I'm also afraid to make my dreams come true in this country.
Sarah, 16, Queens. I'm here to study, to live my life like other people. That's all.
Baghdad, 15, Queens. I'm a 15-year-old Muslim girl in a public high school. Until now, my life was perfect.
Sarah, 16, Staten Island. When I was in Pakistan, I knew how to keep myself safe. I knew tips and tricks on how to fight a kidnapper. But how am I supposed to fight with millions of people?
Tush! There, tell me! I think it much unkindly that thou, Iago, who has had my purse, as if the strings weren't thine, shouldst know of this. Thou toldst me that it hold him in thy hate. It hold him in thy hate.
Despise me if I do not. 3 great ones of the city in personal suit to make me his lieutenant. Off cap to him. Cert, says he, I have already found my office. 1 Michael Cassio, a Florentine, who never set a squadron in the field, but he, sir, had the election, and I, of whose eyes had seen the proof, that rode at Cyprus and on other grounds, both heathen and Christian, must be believed and con. He, good sir, must his lieutenant be, and I, God bless the mark, the more ships ancient.
Oh, I would not follow him then.
Oh, content you, sir. I follow him, but to serve my turn upon him. It is as sure as you are Rodrigo. Were I the Moor, I would not be Iago. In following him, I follow but myself. Heaven is my judge, not I for love or duty, but seeming so, to mine own peculiar end. I am not what I am. Call up her father, rouse him, poison his delight.
What ho, Barbaccio, Signor Barbaccio, ho!
What is the reason of this terrible summons?
Sound, sir, you are robbed. Now, sir, now, even now, an old black ram is topping your white ewe.
Have you lost your wits?
Most reverend Signor, my name is Rodrigo.
Oh, I charge thee not to haunt about my doors. My daughter is not for thee.
Your daughter and the Moor are now making the beast with 2 backs.
Thou art a villain!
You're a senator.
Ah, most reverend Signor, if it be your pleasure and most wise consent, as partly I find it is, that your fair daughter transported with no worse nor better guard to the gross clasps of a lascivious Moor. If this be known to you and your allowance, we then have done you bold and saucy wrongs. But if you know not this, my manners tell me we have your wrong rebuke. Your daughter, if you had not given her leave, I say again, had made a
my place to be produced against the Moor, and though I do hate him, as I do hell pains, I must show out a flag in sign of love, which is indeed but sign, so farewell.
It is too true, and evil gone she is. With the Moor thinkst thou, oh, she deceives me. Are they married, think you?
Oh, truly, I think they are.
Fathers, from hence trust not your daughters' minds by what you see them act. Do you know where we may apprehend her and the Moor?
I think I can discover him if you please.
At every house I'll call.
But I pray you, sir, are you fast married? He will divorce you, or put her upon such restraint and grievance, says the law, and all his might to enforce it on will give him cable.
Let him do his spite. My services which I have done the signori shall outtongue his complaint. But look, what lights come young! My Lieutenant Cassio, the goodness of the night upon your friend. What is the news?
The Duke does greet you, General, and he requires your haste post-haste appearance. Something from Cyprus, as I may divine.
I will but spend a word here in the house and go with you.
Ancient, what makes he here?
He's married.
To who?
Captain, will you go?
My daughter?
Oh, it's Brabantio, General, be advised. He comes to bad intent.
Oh, it is the Moor. Down with him, thief!
Keep up your bright swords for the doer Rustem. Good signor, you shall more command with your years than with your weapons.
Oh, thou foul thief, where hast thou stowed my daughter? Damned as thou art, thou hast enchanted her. I therefore apprehend and do attach thee for an abuser of the world. Lay hold upon him!
Hold your hand. Where will you that I go to answer this your charge?
To prison till fit time. Mine's not an idle cause. The Duke himself cannot but feel these wrongs as 'twere his own. For if such actions may have passage free, bond slaves and pagans shall our statesmen be.
There is no composition in these news that gives them credit.
Indeed, my letters say 107 galleys.
Oh, and mine 120.
Mine 200.
Oh, by no assay of reason. 'Tis a pageant to keep us in false gaze. Well, here is more news. Thank you. The Ottomites, steering with due course toward the Isle of Rhodes, have there enjointed them with an after fleet. 'Tis certain then for Cyprus. Here comes Brabantio on the valiant Moor. Valiant Othello, we must straight employ you against the general enemy Ottoman.
Would your grace pardon me, my daughter? Oh, my daughter!
Dead?
Aye, to me, she is abused, stolen from me, and corrupted!
Where he be that in this foul proceeding hath thus beguiled your daughter of herself, and you of her, the bloody book of law you shall yourself read in the bitter letter.
Well, here is the man, this Mouna.
What on your own part can you say to this?
Most potent, grave, and reverend signors, that I have taken away this old man's daughter, it is true. It is most true I have married her. The very head and front of my offending hath this extent, no more.
To fall in love with what she feared to look upon, I therefore vouch again that with some mixtures powerful o'er the blood, he wrought upon her.
To vouch this is no proof. But Othello, speak! Did you by indirect and forced courses subdue and poison this young maid's affection?
I do beseech you, send for the lady and let her speak of me before her father. If you do find me foul in her report, the trust, the office I do hold of you, not only take away, but let your sentence fall upon my life.
Fetch Desdemona hither.
Ancient, conduct them, you best know the place. Her father loved me, oft invited me, and still questioned me the story of my life. From year to year the battles, sieges, fortunes that I have passed, wherein I speak of most disastrous chances, of being taken by the insolent foe and sold to slavery, of my redemption then, just to hear what Desdemona furiously inclined and offered in the color of her tears. She loved me for the dangers that I had passed, and I loved her that she did pity them. This only is the witchcraft that was used. But here comes the lady. Let her witness it.
This tale would win my daughter, too.
I pray you, let us speak. Come hither, gentle mistress. Do you perceive in all this noble company where most you owe obedience? My noble father, I do perceive here a divided duty. To you I'm bound for life and education, and hitherto your daughter, but here's my husband. And so much duty as my mother showed, to you, preferring you before her father, so much I challenge that I may profess, due to the Moor, my lord. Oh, God be with you, I have done! Come hither, Moa. I here do give thee, that with all my heart, but thou hast already with all my heart, I would keep from thee. I have done, my lord.
The Turk with the most mighty preparation makes for Cyprus. Othello, the fortitude of this place is best known to you.
I do undertake these present wars against the Ottomans. Most humbly, therefore, bend into your state. I crave fit disposition for my wife.
Most gracious Duke, I saw Othello's visage in his mind, and to his honor and his valiant parts did I my soul and fortunes consecrate. So that, dear lord, if I be left behind, a moth of peace, and he go to the war, the reasons which I love him are bereft me. And I, a heavy interim, shall support by his dear absence. Let me go with him.
Oh, be it as you shall privately determine. The affair cries haste, and speed must answer it. You must away tonight. Othello, leave some officer behind you, and he shall our commission bring to you.
So please your grace, my ancient and man of honesty is to his conveyance I assign my wife.
Let it be so. Good night, everyone. And, most noble signor, if virtue no delighted beauty lack, your son-in-law is far more fair than black.
Look to her, Moa, if thou hast eyes to see. She has deceived her father, and may thee.
My life upon her faith! Honest Iago, my Desdemona must I leave to thee. Prithee, let thy wife attend on her, and bring them after in the best advantage. Come, Desdemona. I have but an hour of love, worldly matters, and direction to spend with thee. We must obey the time.
Iago! I will incontinently drown myself!
If thou dost, I shall never love thee after. Why, thou silly gentleman?
It is silliness to live when to live is torment. What should I do? I confess it is my shame to be so fond, but it is not in my virtue to amend it.
Virtue, indeed. 'Tisn't ourselves whether we are thus or thus. Come, be a man. Drown thyself. Drown cats and blind puppies. Whoa, put money in thy purse. Follow thou the wars. It cannot be that Desdemona should long continue her love to the Moor. Put money in thy purse, nor he his to her. These Moors are changeable in their wills. She must change for youth. Therefore, make money. Make all the money thou canst. If sanctimony in a frail vow betwixt an erring barbarian and a super subtle Venetian, not too hard for my wit and all the tribe of hell, thou shalt enjoy her. Therefore, make money. The pox of drowning thyself is clean out of the way. Seek thou rather to be hanged encompassing thy joy, rather to be drowned and go without her.
Wilt thou be fast to my hopes if I depend on the issue?
I have told thee often, and I retell thee again and again.
I hate the Moor.
I hate the Moor. Let us be conjunctive in our revenge against him. If thou canst cuckold him, thou dost thyself a pleasure, me a sport. Go, traverse, provide thy money, no more drowning, you hear?
No, I am changed. I'll go sell all my land.
Thus do I ever make my fool, my purse. For I mine own gay knowledge should profane if I would time expend with such a snipe, but for my sport and profit, I hate the Moor.
Mic check, mic check.
Mic check, mic check.
On December 7th, 2015.
On December 7th, 2015.
Donald Trump said.
Donald Trump said.
I, Donald J. Trump.
I, Donald J. Trump.
Am calling for a complete.
And total shutdown.
And total shutdown.
Of Muslims entering the United States.
Of Muslims entering the United States.
Sarah, 16, Staten Island.
Sarah, 16, Staten Island.
When I turn on the news and see that Donald Trump,
When I turn on the news and see that Donald Trump
saying such horrible things against us,
saying such horrible things against us,
I wonder if I am really safe here in America.
I wonder if I am really safe here in America. I hate the Moor. And it is thought abroad that twixt my sheets he has done my office. I know not if it be true, but I for mere suspicion in this kind will do as if for surety. He loves me well. The better shall my purpose work on him. Cassio's a proper man, let's see now. To get his place and to plume up my will in double knavery. How? Let's see. After some time, to abuse Othello's ear that he is too familiar with his wife. The Moor is of a free and open nature that thinks men honest that but seem to be so, and will tenderly be led by the nose as asses are. I have it. It is engendered. Hell and night must bring this monstrous birth to the world's light.
Where is the master?
Down with the top
Oh, news, lads! Our wars are done. The desperate tempest hath so banged the Turks that their assignment halts. Michael Cassio, lieutenant to the warlike Moor Othello.
Oh, thanks you, the valiant of this warlike isle that so approved the Moor.
A sail, a sail, a sail!
The divine Desdemona, our great captain's captain, left in the conduct of the bold Iago. Oh, behold, the riches of the ship have come on shore.
I thank you, valiant Cassio.
Good ancient, you are welcome. Welcome, mistress. Let it not gall your patience, good Iago, that I extend my manners. 'Tis my breeding that gives me this bold show of courtesy.
If she gave you so much of her lip as of her tongue she often bestows on me, you'll have enough.
Alas, she has no speech.
In faith, too much. I find it still when I have listened to sleep.
Oh, you have little cause to say so.
Oh, come on. You are pictures out of doors. Bells in your parlors, wildcats in your kitchens, players in your housewifery, and housewives in your beds.
Oh, fie upon thee, slanderer!
Nay, it is true, or else I'm a Turk. You rise to play, go to bed to work.
A most lame and impotent conclusion. Do not learn of him, Emilia, though he be thy husband. What say you, Cassio? Is he not a most profane and liberal scholar?
Oh, he speaks home, madam, but you may relish him more in the soldier than in the scholar.
Oh, he takes her by the palm. Aye, well said. Ooh, whisper. With as little a web as this will I ensnare as great a fly as Cassio. Oh, 'tis so indeed, if such tricks as these strip you out of your lieutenantry. The more!
Esqueria Gemino!
Habibi Othello!
Gives me wonder as great as my content to see you here before me. Oh, Amri Hayati, turn out to be most happy.
Sarah, 16, Staten Island. I was so happy to be here in America. Opportunities and freedom. I could actually go to school without being scared of people trying to kidnap me. I could now study late at night without having to worry about the lights going out. I could now no longer be afraid of the dark and all of the dangers that it held. But most importantly, I could now make my dreams come true.
Turn out to be most happy. For I fear my soul hath her content so absolute that not another comfort like to this succeeds an unknown fate.
Oh, the heavens forbid that our loves and comforts should increase even as our days do grow.
Oh, amen to that, sweet powers. I cannot speak enough of this content. It stops me here. It is too much joy.
Oh, you're well tuned now, but I'll set down the pegs and make this music as honest as I am.
Come, let us to the castle. News, friends! Our wars are done! The Turks are drowned! Woo!
Come hither, Rodrigo, and thou beest valiant, list me. The lieutenant tonight watches on the court of command. First, I must tell thee this. Desdemona is directly in love with him.
With him? Oh, wait, 'tis not possible!
Lay thy finger thus and let thy soul be instructed. The very nature will send her to some second choice. Now, sir, this granted, who stands most eminent in the degree of this fortune as Cassio does? The knave is young, handsome, hath all the requisites in him that folly and green minds look after, and the woman hath found him already.
Oh, but I do not believe that in her. She is full of most blessed condition.
Blessed. Fig's end! If she'd been blessed, she never would have loved the more. Blessed pudding! Didst thou not see her paddle with the palm of his hand?
That I did, but that was but courtesy.
Lechery! By this hand, they met so near with their breaths that their lips embraced together. Villainous thoughts, Rodrigo. Watch you tonight for the guard. Should you find some occasion to anger Cassio, provoke him. shall come to know true taste again by the displanting of Cassio. So shall you have a shorter journey to your desires, and the impediment most profitably removed.
Oh, I will bring this to any opportunity if I can. Adieu.
That Cassio loves her, I do well believe it. That she loves Cassio, 'tis apt and of great credit. More, albeit that I endure him not, I dare think will prove to Desdemona a most dear husband. Now, I do love her too, not out of absolute lust, though peradventure I stand accounted for as great a sin, but partly led to die at my revenge. For I do suspect the lusty Moor hath leaped into my seat, the thought whereof doth like a poisonous mineral gnaw my inwards, and I cannot nor shall not be contented in my soul till I am even with him, wife for wife, or failing so, yet that I put the Moor at least into a jealousy so strong as judgment cannot cure. I'll have our Michael Cassio on the hip, abuse him to the Moor in the rank garb, for I fear Cassio with my nightcap too. Make the Moor thank me, love me, and reward me for making him egregiously an ass, and practicing upon his peace and quiet, even until madness. 'Tis here, but yet confused. Avery's plain face is never seen till used. Mic check, mic check.
Mic check, mic check.
On January 23rd, 2016.
On January 23rd, 2016.
Donald Trump said,
I
could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue
could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue
and shoot people,
and
I wouldn't lose voters.
I wouldn't lose voters.
It is Othello's pleasure, our most noble and valiant general, that every man put himself into triumph. Some to dance, some to make bonfires. It is the celebration of his nuptial. All offices are open, and there is full liberty of feasting. Heaven bless our noble general, Othello!
So the aforementioned dance party. Wow, that's some great dancing going on over there.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Good Michael, look you to the guard tonight.
Oh, Iago hath direction what to do.
Oh, Iago is most honest. Good night, Michael. Come, my dear love. The purchase made, the fruits are to ensue, and that profit's yet to come between me and you.
Welcome, Iago. We must to the watch.
No, not this hour, Lieutenant. 'Tis not yet 10 o'clock. Our general cast us thus this early for the love of his Desdemona, and let us not therefore blame. He hath not yet made wanton the night with her, and she is sport for Jove. Well, happiness to their sheets. Oh, I have a stoup of wine. Come, Lieutenant. Out are a brace of Cyprus gallants who would fain have a measure to the health of Black Othello.
On December 15th, 2015, Donald Trump said, they're not coming to this country if I'm president. And if Obama has brought some to this country, they're leaving. They're going. They're gone.
Sarah, 15, Queens. My life before Donald Trump was wonderful. No one was looking at me like I'm a killer or from terrorism or talking to me badly. But after the students and some people, they think that I'm Muslim, so I'm a terrorist. I want to tell them I'm a student like you. I'm not a killer. I'm not what you think. I'm a person like you.
Not tonight, good Iago. I have very poor and unhappy brains for drinking.
Whoa, they're our friends. Come, but one cup.
I have had but one cup. I'm unfortunate in the infirmity, and dare not task my weakness with any more.
Oh, what, man, it is a night of revels. The gallants desire it. Come, call them in.
I'll do it, but it dislikes me.
If I can attach but one cup on him, with that which he hath drunk already, he'll be as full of quarrel and offense as my young mistress dog. Now, my sick fool Rodrigo, whom love hath turned almost the wrong side out, this night hath to Desdemona caroused. The very elements of this warlike isle have I flustered with flowing cups. Now, amongst this flock of drunkards, am I to put our Cassio in some action? And my consequence do but approve my dream. My boat sails freely both in wind and stream.
For God, they've given me a rouse already.
Oh, not past a pint, as I am a soldier.
Some wine, ho! See, what do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Again, what do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning?
For God, an excellent song!
Drink, ho!
To the health of our general!
99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer. You take one down, you pass it around. 98 bottles of beer on the wall, 98 bottles of beer on the wall, 98 bottles of beer. You take one down, you pass it around. 97 bottles of beer on the wall.
That was a more exquisite song than the other.
Will you hear it again? 99 bottles.
No. Do not think, gentlemen, that I am drunk. I am not drunk now. This is my ancient, and that is my left hand, and that is my right. I am not drunk now. I can stand well enough and speak well enough.
Excellent. Well.
Very well then. You must not think then that I'm drunk.
Sir, you see this fellow that has gone before? Do but see his vice. I fear the trust Othello puts him in.
But is he often thus?
Is evermore the prologue to his sleep.
It were well the general were put in mind of it. Perhaps he sees it not, or his good nature values the virtue that appears in Cassio, and looks not on his evils. Is this not true?
But ho, Rodrigo, after the lieutenant, go!
And 'tis great pity that the noble Moor should hazard such a place as his own second for one of an ingraft infirmity. It were an honest action to say so to the Moor.
Not I, for this fair island. I do love Michael Cassio well, and would do much to cure him of this evil.
You rogue, you rascal!
Now, what's the matter, Lieutenant?
Oh, knave, teach me my duty! I'll beat the knave into a twiggen ball!
Ah, beat me!
Dost thou prate, rogue?
Oh!
Nay, good Lieutenant, I pray you, sir, hold your hand.
Oh, let me go, sir, or I'll knock you on the method!
Come, you're drunk.
Drunk? Ah!
Wait, how now? How? From whence arises this? He that stirs next to carve for his own rage, holds his soul light, he dies upon this motion. Honest Iago that looks dead with grieving, on thy love I charge thee, speak who began this.
I don't know, friends all but now, even now, I cannot speak any beginning to these peevish odds.
How comes that, Michael? You are thus forgot?
I pray you pardon me, I cannot speak.
Worthy Montano, you were one visible. What's the matter that you unlace your reputation thus and spend your rich opinion for the name of a night brawler? Give me answer to this.
Oh, worthy Othello, I am hurt to danger. Your officer Iago can inform you.
Now give me to know how this foul rout began. Who set it on? And he that is approved in this offense, though he had twinned with me both at a birth, shall lose me. Iago, who began?
If partially affined or leagued in office, thou dost deliver more or less than truth. Thou art no soldier.
Touch me not so near. I'd rather have this tongue cut from my mouth than it do offense to Michael Cassio. Yet I persuade myself to speak the truth shall nothing harm him. Thus it is, General. There comes Othello crying out for help, and Cassio following him with determined sword to execute upon him. Sir, this gentleman steps into Cassio, entreats his pause. And myself, the crying fellow, did pursue. He swift of foot outran my purpose. And Cassio, all high in oath, which till tonight I might ne'er say before. When I came back, I found them close together at blow and thrust, even as they were again when you yourself did find them. More of this matter cannot I speak. Men are men. The best sometimes forget. And though Cassio gave him some little harm, I am sure that Cassio received from him that fled some strange indignity that patience could not pass.
I know, Iago, thy honesty and love doth mince this matter, making it light to Cassio. Cassio, I love thee, but never more be officer of mine. Sir, for your hurts, myself will be your surgeon. Iago! Look with care about the town.
But are you hurt, Lieutenant?
I passed all surgery.
Marry, heaven forbid.
Reputation. 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 Oh, I have lost my reputation. I have lost that immortal part of myself, and what remains is bestial.
As I'm an honest man, I thought you had received some bodily wound. There's more sense in that than in reputation. There are ways to recover the general again. You are but now cast in his mood. A punishment more in policy than in malice, even as one would beat an offenseless dog to a frightened imperious lion. Shoot him again and he's yours.
I shall ask him for my place again. He shall call me a drunkard. Had I as many mouths as Hydra, such an answer would stop them all.
You or any man living may be drunk. I'll tell you what you shall do. Our general's wife is now the general. Entreat her help to put you in your place again. She is so free, so noble in nature. She holds it a vice in her goodness not to do more than she is requested. This broken joint between you and her husband, entreat her to splinter. And this crack in your love shall grow stronger than it was before.
You advise me well.
I do protest in the sincerity of love and honest kindness.
In the morning, I will beseech the virtuous Desdemona to undertake for me.
You're in the right. Good night, Lieutenant.
Good night, honest Iago.
And what's he then that says I play the villain?
Mic check, mic check.
Mic check, mic check.
On June 16th, 2015.
On June 16, 2015,
Donald Trump said,
Donald Trump said,
I will build a great wall.
I will build a great wall.
And nobody builds walls better than me.
And nobody builds walls better than me.
Believe me.
Believe me.
Baghdad, 15, Queens.
Baghdad, 15 queens.
But now, because of the words of Donald Trump,
But now, because of the words of Donald Trump,
I walk with fear and humiliation.
I walk with fear and humiliation. And what's he then that says I play the villain? When this advice is free, I give, and honest, probable to thinking, and indeed the course to win the more again. For 'tis most easy the inclining Desdemona to subdue in any honest suit. She's framed as fruitful as the three elements, and then for her to win the more again, were it to renounce his baptism. His soul is so enfettered to her love, she may make, unmake, do what she list with his weak function. How am I then a villain? To counsel Cassio to this parallel course directly to his good divinity of hell. When devils will the blackest sins put on, they do suggest at first with heavenly shows, as I do now. For whilst this honest fool plies Desdemona to repair his fortune, and she for him pleads strongly to the more, I'll pour this pestilence in his ear, that she repeals him for her body's lust. And by how much good she strives to do him, she'll undo her credit with the more. Thus will I turn her virtue into pitch, and out of her own goodness make the net that shall enmesh them all. How now, Rodrigo?
My money is almost spent. I have been tonight exceedingly well cudgeled, and so, with no money at all and a little more wit, return again to Venice.
Oh, how poor are they that have not patience? Thou knowest we work by wit, and not by witchcraft, and wit depends on dilatory time. Didst not go well, Cassio hath beaten thee. And by that small hurt thou hast cashiered Cassio. Go, retire thee, thou shalt no more hereafter. Ow. Hey, two things are to be done. My wife must move for Cassio to her mistress. I'll set her on. myself the while to draw the more apart, and make him jump when he shall find Cassio soliciting his wife. Aye, that's the way. Dull not device by coldness and delay.
Be thou assured, good Cassio, I will do all my abilities in thy behalf.
Good madam, do. I warrant it grieves my husband as if the case were his.
Oh, that's an honest fellow. Do not doubt, Cassio, but I will have my lord and you again as friendly as you were. I give thee warrant of thy place. Assure thee, if I do vow a friendship, I'll perform it to the last article. My lord shall never rest. I'll intermingle everything he does with Cassio's suit. Therefore be merry, Cassio, for thy solicitor shall rather die than give thy cause away.
Good madam, here comes my lord. Oh, madam, I must take my leave.
Why, stay and hear me speak.
Not now, madam. I am very ill at ease, unfit for my own purposes.
Well, do your discretion.
Ha, I like not that.
Was that not Cassio that parted from my wife?
Cassio, my lord, I should think not that he would steal away, so guilty like seeing you coming.
How now, my lord? I have been talking with a suitor here, a man that languishes in your displeasure.
Who is you mean?
Your lieutenant, Cassio. Good, my lord. If I have any grace or power to move you, his present reconciliation take.
Went he hence now?
I sooth so humbled. Good love, call him back.
Oh, not now, sweet Desdemona, some other time.
Why then tomorrow night? On Tuesday morn? On Tuesday noon or night? On Wednesday morn? I prithee, name the time, but let it not exceed 3 days. In faith, he's penitent. When shall he come?
Breathe thee, no more. Let him come when he will. I will deny thee nothing.
Why, this is not a boon. 'Tis as I should entreat you wear your gloves, or feed on nourishing dishes, or keep you warm.
I will deny thee nothing. Whereon grant me this, I do beseech you. To leave me a little to myself.
Shall I deny you? No. Farewell, my lord. Come, Emilia. Be as your fancies teach you. Whate'er you be, I am obedient.
Excellent wretch, perdition catch my soul, but I do love thee. And when I love thee not, chaos is come again.
My noble lord, did Michael Cassio, when you wooed my lady, know of your love?
Oh yes, and went between us very oft.
Indeed.
Indeed, aye, indeed. Discerns thou aught in that, is he not honest?
Honest, my lord.
Honest, aye, honest.
For aught I know, my lord.
What dost thou think?
Thank my lord.
Think, my lord. By heaven, he echoes me as if there were some monster in his thought too hideous to be shown. Thou dost mean something. I heard thee say even now thou likest not that when Cassio left my wife. What didst not like? And when I told thee he was of my counsel in my whole course of wooing, thou criest indeed. If thou dost love me, show me thy love.
My lord, you know I love you.
I think thou dost. And for I know thou art full of love and honesty, and weighest thy words before thou givest them breath. Therefore these stuffs of thine fright me the more.
My lord, for Michael Cassio, I dare be sworn, I think that he is honest.
Oh, nay, yet there's more in this. Prithee, speak to me as to thy thinking. Oh, by heaven, I know thy thought.
You shall not, if my heart were in your hand, nor cannot, while 'tis in my custody.
Oh!
Oh, my lord, beware jealousy. It is the green-eyed monster that doth mock the meat it feeds on.
Why? Why is this? Thinkst thou I make a lie of jealousy? No, Iago, I'll see before I doubt. When I doubt, prove.
I am glad on it, for now I shall have reason to show you the love and duty that I bear you. Look to your wife. Observe her well with Cassio. Wear your eye thus, not jealous nor secure.
Dost thou say so?
She did deceive her father marrying you, and when she seemed to shake and fear your looks, she loved them most.
And so she did.
But I am much to blame. I humbly do beseech your honor for too much loving you.
I am bound to thee forever.
I hope you will consider what is spoke comes from my love. My lord, I see you're moved. I am to pray you not to strain my speech to any grosser issue, nor to larger reach than to suspicion.
I will not.
Should you do so, my lord, my speech should fall into such vile success as my thoughts aim not at. Cassio's my worthy friend. My lord, I see you're moved.
No, not much moved. I do not think but Desdemona's honest.
Long live she so, and long live you to think so.
And yet how nature, erring from itself.
Aye, there's the point.
Farewell. Farewell. Leave me, Iago. If more thou dost perceive, tell me more. Set on thy wife to observe. Leave me.
My lord, I take my leave.
Why did I marry? This fellow is much more than he unfolds.
My lord, I might entreat you not to scan this thing any further. Leave it to time. Mark, if your wife do strain his entertainment with any strong or vehement importunity, much will be seen in that. In the meantime, let me be thought too busy in my fears. But hold her free, I do beseech your lordship.
Fear not my government.
I once more take my leave.
This fellow's of exceeding honesty and knows all qualities with a human spirit of human dealings. Oh, curse of marriage, so we can call these delicate creatures ours and not their appetites. I had rather be a toad and live upon the vapor of a dungeon than keep a corner in the thing I love for others' uses. Desdemona comes. Oh, if she befalls, then heaven mocks itself. I'll now believe it.
How now, my dear Othello?
I am to blame.
Why do you speak so faintly? Are you not well?
I have a pain upon my forehead here.
Oh, faith, that's with watching. 'Twill away again. Come, let me but bind it hard. Within this hour all will be well.
Your napkin is too little. Come, let it alone. I'll go in with you.
Very sorry that you are not well.
Oh, I am glad that I have found this napkin. This was her first remembrance from the moor. My wayward husband have 100 times wooed me to steal it, but she so loves the token that she reserves it evermore about her to kiss and to talk to. I'll have the work taken out and give it to Iago. What he will do with it, heaven knows, not I. I nothing but to please his fantasy.
How now, what you here alone?
Do not you chide? I have a thing for you.
A thing for me. It is a common thing
Huh,
to have a foolish wife.
is that all? What would you give me now for that same handkerchief?
What handkerchief?
What handkerchief? Why, that the Moor first gave Desdemona, that which you did bid me steal.
Has stolen from her?
No, faith. She let it drop by negligence, and I, to the advantage being here, took it up. Look, here it is.
Good wench, give it me.
What would you do with it now that you have been so earnest to have me filch it?
Why, what's that to you?
If it not be for some purpose of import, give it to me again. Poor lady, she shall run mad when she shall lack it.
No, be not I have use for it. Don't leave me. I will, in Cassio's lodging, lose this napkin. Trifles, light as air, are to the jealous confirmations proof as holy writ. This may do something. The Moor already changes with my poison. Look where he comes.
What sense had I of her stolen hours of lust? I saw it not, it harmed not me. I slept the next night well, was free and merry. I found not Cassia's kisses on her lips. He that is robbed, not wanting what is stolen, let him not know it, and he's not robbed at all. Villain, be sure thou prove my love a whore, be sure of it. Give me the ocular proof, or by the worth of a man's eternal soul, thou hadst been better have been born a dog than answer my wicked wrath.
O monstrous world, take note. Take note, O world. To be honest is not safe. I thank you for this profit, and from hence will love no friend, since loving breeds such offense.
Nay, stay. Thou shouldst be honest.
Yea, I should be wise, since honesty's a fool and loses that it works for.
By the world, I think my wife be honest and think she's not. I think thou art just and think thou art not. I'll have some proof. Her name that was as fresh as Diane's visage is now begrimed and black as my own face. Give me a living reason she's disloyal.
I do not like the office, but sith I am entered into this cause so far, pricked to it by foolish honesty and love. Have you not sometimes seen a handkerchief spotted with strawberries in your wife's hand?
I gave her such a one, it was my first gift.
Oh, I know not that, but such a handkerchief, I'm sure it was your wife. Did I see Cassio wipe his beard today with?
Oh, that the slave had 40,000 lives wantest to fortune wreak for my revenge. Now do I see 'tis true. Arise, black vengeance, from thy hollow cell. In the due reverence of a sacred vow, I here engage my words.
Witness, you ever-burning lights above. Witness that here Iago doth give up the execution of his wit, hand, heart, to wronged Othello's service. Let him command, and to obey shall be in me remorse, what bloody business ever.
I greet thy love, not with vain thanks, but with acceptance bounteous, and will upon the instant put thee to it. Within these 3 days, let me hear thee say that Cassio's not alive.
My friend is dead, 'tis done at your command, but let her live.
Damn her, lewd minx, oh damn her! Come, go with me alone. I will rather furnish me with some swift means of death for the fair devil. Now art thou my lieutenant.
I am your own forever.
Where should I lose that handkerchief, Emilia?
I know not, madam.
Believe me, I had rather have lost my purse. I love cruzados, and but my noble lord is true of mind and made of no such baseness as jealous creatures are. It were enough to put him to ill thinking.
Oh, is not that man jealous?
He? I think the son where he was born drew all such humors from him.
Look where he comes.
I will not leave him now till Cassio be called to him. How is't with you, my lord?
Well, my good lady. Oh, hardness to dissemble. How do you, Desdemona?
Well, my good lord. Come, your promise.
What promise, Chuck?
I have sent to bid Cassio come speak with you.
I have sought and sorry room offends me. Lend me thy handkerchief,
Here, my lord.
that which I gave you.
I have it not about me.
That is a fault. That handkerchief did an Egyptian to my mother give. She lost it or made gift of it. My father's eye should hold her loathed. Make it a darling like your precious eye. To lose it or give it away were such perdition as nothing else could match.
Possible?
'Tis true there's magic in the web of it.
Then would to God that I had never seen it.
Ha! Wherefore?
Why do you speak so startlingly and rash?
Is it lost? Is it gone? Speak! Is it out of the way?
It is not gone, but what an if it were?
Fetch it, let me see it!
So I can, sir, but I will not now. This is a trick to put me from my suit. I pray you, let Cassio be received again.
Fetch me my handkerchief, my mind misgives!
Come, you'll never meet a more sufficient man.
My handkerchief!
A man, oh, pray, talk ye of Cassio.
My
A
handkerchief!
man who all his time have founded his good fortunes on your love, shared dangers with you.
Set it out!
Is not that man jealous?
I never saw this before. Sure, there's some wonder in this handkerchief. I'm most unhappy in the loss of it.
'Tis not a year or two shows us a man. They are all but stomachs, and we all but food, to eat us hungrily, and when they are full, they belch us. Look you, Cassio, and my husband.
There's no other way. 'Tis she must do it. Lo, the happiness. Go, importune her.
How now, dear Cassio, what's the news with you?
Madam, my former suit, I do beseech you that by your virtuous means I may again exist and be a member of his love, whom I with all the office of my heart entirely honor.
Alas, thrice gentle Cassio, my lord is not my lord, nor should I know him. You must awhile be patient. What I can do I will, and more I will than for myself I dare. Let that suffice you.
Can he be angry? I'll go meet with him. There's matter in it, indeed, if he be angry.
Something sure of state hath puddled his clear spirit.
Oh, pray heaven it be state matters as you say, and no conception nor no jealous toy concerning you.
Alas, the day I never gave him cause.
They are not jealous for the cause, but jealous for they are jealous. 'Tis a monster begot upon itself, born on itself.
Heaven keep that monster from Othello's mind.
Oh, lady, amen.
I will go seek him. Cassio, walk hereabout. If I do find him fit, I'll move your suit and seek to effect it to my uttermost.
Oh, I humbly thank your ladyship. But sir, does this belong to you? Madam?
Stay you, friend Cassio.
Oh, how is with you, my most fair Bianca?
What, gone a week away? 7 days and nights? Oh, weary reckoning.
Pardon me, my fair Bianca. I have this while with leaden thoughts been pressed, but I will in a more continuate time strike off this score of absence. Sweet Bianca, take me this workout.
Oh, Cassio, whence came this? This is some token from another friend.
Go to, woman! You are jealous now? No, by my faith, Bianca!
Why, whose is it?
I know not, sweet. I found it in my chamber. I'll have the work taken out. Take it and do it, and leave me for this time. I'll see you soon.
'Tis very good. I must be circumstanced.
What if I give my wife the handkerchief?
What then?
Why, then 'tis hers, my lord. And being hers, I think she may bestow it on any man.
She is protectress of her honor too, may she get that?
Her honor is an essence that's not seen. They have it very often, have it not. But for the handkerchief.
Oh, by heaven, I would most gladly have forgot it. Thou sayest it comes over my memory as doth the raven o'er the infected house, boding to all. He had my handkerchief. What hath he said?
Faith that he did. I know not what he did.
What? What?
Lie.
With her?
With her, on her, what you will.
Lie with her? Lie on her? I tremble at it. Noses? Ears? Lips? Is it possible? Confess! Handkerchief! Why not shoot that? Oh.
Work on, my medicine, work! Thus are credulous fools caught, even thus many chaste and worthy dames, all guiltless, meet reproach. How now, Cassio?
What is the matter?
My lord hath fallen into an epilepsy. Do you withdraw yourself a while? He will recover straight. When he is gone, I would on some great occasion speak with you. How is General?
Did he confess?
Whilst you were here, overwhelmed with your grief, Cassio came hither. I shifted him away, and bade him return anon here to speak with me that which he promised. Do but encave yourself, and mark what leers and jibs and notable scorns dwell in every region of his face, for I will have him tell the tale anew. Where, how oft, how long ago, and when he hath and is again to cope your wife.
Ah!
Mark but his gesture, marry patience.
I will be found most cunning in my patience.
Now will I question Cassio of Bianca. When he hears of her, he cannot refrain from excess of laughter. Oh, look, here he comes. As he shall smile, so Othello shall run mad. How is with you now, Lieutenant?
The worser that you give me this addition whose want even kills me.
Apply Desdemona well, and you are sure on't. If this suit laid in Bianca's power, how quickly should you speak?
Oh, alas, poor rogue! In faith, I think she loves me.
No, he denies it faintly and laughs it out.
No, she gives it out, but you shall marry her. Do you intend it?
What? I marry her? What, a customer?
So, they laugh at when?
Well, the cry goes out. You shall marry her.
No, this is the monkey's own giving out. She is persuaded I will marry her out of her own love and flattery, not out of my promise.
Oh, I see that nose of yours, but not that dog I shall throw it to.
Well, I must leave her company.
Yo, before me, look where she comes.
What do you mean by this haunting of me?
What do you mean by that same handkerchief you gave me even now? That you should find it in your chamber and not know who left it there. This is some minx's token, and I must take out the work. There, give it your hobby horse. Wheresoever you had it, I'll take out now. Work on it!
By heaven, that should be my handkerchief.
Yo, after her.
How shall I murder him, Iago?
Did you see how he laughed at his vice? And did you see the handkerchief?
Was that mine?
Yours by this hand. See how he prizes the foolish woman, your wife. She hath given it him. He hath given it his whore.
I'll have him 9 years of killing. A fine woman, a sweet woman, a fair woman.
No, nay, you must forget all that.
Aye, let her rot and perish and be dead, for she shall not live tonight. Oh, the world has not seen a sweeter creature.
Nay, this is not your way.
Ah, hang her! Oh, I do but say what she truly is. so delicate with her needle, an admirable musician of so high and plenteous wit and invention.
She's the worst for all this.
Nay, that's certain. But Iago, the pity of it, oh Iago, the pity of it. I will chop her into messes. Cuckold me.
Oh, 'tis foul in her.
With mine officer.
'Tis fouler.
Get me some poison, Iago. This night, I'll not expostulate with her, lest her body and beauty provide my mind again. This night, Iago.
Do it not with poison. Strangle her in her bed, even the bed she hath contaminated.
God, the justice of it pleases God.
For Michael Cassio, let me be his undertaker. You'll know more by midnight.
Excellent, God.
'Tis Lodovico, come from the Duke, and look, your wife is with him.
Save you, worthy general. How is Lieutenant Cassio?
Cousin, there's fallen between him and my lord an unkind breach, but you shall make all well.
Are you sure of that?
My lord?
Is there division twixt my lord and Cassio?
A most unhappy one. I would do much to atone them for the love I bear to Cassio.
Fire and brimstone.
My lord.
Are you wise?
Is he angry?
Well, maybe the letter moved him, for as I think they do command him home, deputing Cassio in his government.
Oh, trust me, I am glad on it.
Devil!
I have not deserved this.
My lord, this would not be believed in Venice, though I should swear I saw it. 'Tis very much. Make her amends, she weeps.
Devil, devil. If that the earth could teem with woman's tear, each drop she falls could prove a crocodile. Out of my sight!
I will not stay to offend thee.
Truly a most obedient lady. I do beseech your lordship, call her back.
Oh, mistress!
My lord?
What would you with her, sir?
Why, my lord?
Aye, you did wish me to make her turn. Sir, she can turn and yet go on, and she can weep, sir, weep, and she's obedient, as you say, obedient, very obedient. Proceed you in your tears concerning this, oh, what painted passion. I am commanded to get you away, I will send for you not. Sir, I will obey the mandate and return to Venice. Hands avaunt! Cassio shall have my place. Sir, I do entreat that we may sup together. You are most welcome, sir, to Cyprus. Goats and monkeys!
Is this the noble Moor whom our full senate call all in all sufficient?
He is much changed.
What strike his wife?
No, Faith, that was not so good. I knew that stroke would prove the worst.
But is it his use? Or did the letter work upon his blood and you create this fault?
Alas, it is not honesty in me to speak. Do but go in and mark how he continues.
You have seen nothing, then.
I durst, my lord, to wager she is honest. Lay down my soul at stake. If you think other, if any wretch hath put this in your head, let heaven requite it with the serpent's curse. For if she be not honest, chaste, and true, there is no man happy. The purest of their wives is foul as slander.
Let her come hither. Go! This is the subtle whore, the closet lock and key of villainous secrets.
My lord, what is your will?
Let me see your eyes. Look at my face.
What horrible fancy is this?
Some of your function, mistress. Leave Procreans alone and shut the door.
Upon my knee, what doth your speech import? I understand a fury in your words, but not the words.
Why? What art thou?
Your wife, my lord, your true and loyal wife.
Come, swear it. Damn thyself, swear thou art honest.
Heaven doth truly know it.
Heaven truly knows thou art false as hell.
With whom, my lord? To whom? How am I false? I hope my noble lord esteems me honest.
Oh, aye. Our summer flies are in the shambles that quicken even with blowing. Oh, thou weed who art so lovely, fair, and smells so sweet that the sense aches at thee. Wouldst thou have never been born?
Alas, what ignorant sin have I committed?
What? Committed? Impudent strumpet!
By heaven, you do me wrong.
Oh, are you not a strumpet?
No, as I am a Christian.
Huh.
To preserve this vessel for my lord from any other foul, unlawful touch, be not to be a strumpet, I am none.
I cry you mercy, then I took you for that cunning whore of Venice that married with Othello. You, mistress, we have done our course. Pray you turn the key and keep our counsel.
Good madam, what does this gentleman conceive? How do you, good madam? How do you, my good lady?
Faith, half asleep.
What is the matter with my lord?
Who is thy lord?
Why, he that is your sweet lady.
I have none. Do not talk to me, Emilia. I cannot weep nor answer, have I none? Please call thy husband hither.
Here is a change indeed.
'Tis meet I should be used, so very meet. How have I been behaved that he might stick the smallest opinion on my least misuse?
What's the matter, lady?
Alas, Iago, my lord hath so abhorred her, thrown such despite and heavy terms upon her as true hearts cannot bear.
By that name, Iago.
He called her a whore. A beggar in his drink would not have laid such terms upon his callant.
Yeah, beshrew him for it. How comes this trick upon him?
Nay, heaven doth know.
Oh, I will be hanged if some eternal villain, some busy and insinuating rogue, to get some office have not devised this slander. I'll be hanged else.
Fie, there's no such man. It is impossible.
If any such there be, heaven pardon him.
Oh, halter pardon him, and hell gnaw his bone. Why should he call her a whore? Who keeps her company? The more is abused by some most villainous knave.
Speak within door.
I'll fie upon them! Some such squire he was that turned your wit the seamy side without, and made you to suspect me with the more.
You are a fool. Go to.
Oh, good Iago. What should I do to win my lord again? Good friend, go to him, for by this light of heaven I know not how I lost him. Here I kneel. Unkindness may do much, and his unkindness may defeat my life, but never taint my love. I cannot say whore. It does abhor me now I speak the word, to do the act that the addition might earn, not the world's mass of vanity could make me.
I pray you, 'tis but his humor. The state of business does him offense, and he does chide with you.
If 'twere no other.
I warrant 'tis so. Go in, weep not, all things shall be well. How now, Rodrigo?
Ah! I do not feel that thou dealst justly with me, for thy words and performances are no kin together.
Oh, thou dost charge me most unjustly.
Oh, with naught but truth! I have wasted myself out of my means. The jewels you have had from me to deliver to Desdemona would have half corrupted a votarist. You have told me that she hath received them, and returned me with sudden comforts and expectations of respect and acquaintance, but I find none.
I grant indeed that has not appeared, and your suspicion is not without wit and judgment. Now, Rodrigo, if that hast in thee indeed, that I mean, purpose, courage, and valor, show it tonight. If the next night following thou enjoyst not Desdemona, oh, take me from this world with treachery and devise engines for my life.
Well, what is it? Is it within reason and compass?
Sir, there's a special commission come from Venice, deputing Cassio in Othello's place.
Is that true? Why then Othello and Desdemona return again to Venice?
No. He goes unto Mauritania and takes with him the fair Desdemona, unless his abode be lingered here by some consequence. The most determinate of which would be the removing of Cassio.
How do you mean the removing of him?
By making him incapable of Othello's place. Knocking his brains out.
Whoa! And that you would have me to do?
Aye, if you would do yourself a right and a profit. Come, I will show you such a necessity in his death that you shall feel bound to put it on him.
No, I will hear further reason for this.
And you shall be satisfied.
How goes it now? He looks gentler than he did.
He says he will return incontinent. He hath commanded me to go to bed and bade me to dismiss you.
Dismiss me?
Was his bidding. Therefore, good Emilia, give me my nightly wearing and adieu. We must not now displease him.
Oh, I would you had never seen him.
And would not I, my love, did so approve him? Good faith, how foolish are our minds. If I do die before thee, prithee.
Come, you talk.
My mother had a maid called Barbara. She was in love, and he she loved proved mad and did forsake her. She had a song of willow. An old thing 'twas, but it expressed her fortune, and she died singing it, that song tonight. will not go from my mind. So get thee gone. Good night. Oh, these men!
Sarah, 16, Staten Island. See where I come from? Being born a girl is just about the worst thing that can happen to a family. Being a girl meant you were weak, you belonged in the kitchen. You could do little to nothing for your family. But being here, I felt like I could actually make a difference.
Mic check, mic check.
Mic check, mic check.
On September 9th, 2015.
On September 9th, 2015.
Donald Trump said.
Donald Trump said.
I mean, she's a woman.
I mean, she's a woman.
And I'm not supposed to say bad things.
And I'm not supposed to say bad things.
But really, folks, come on.
But really, folks, come on.
Are we serious?
Are we serious?
Oh, these men! Dost thou in conscience think, tell me, Emilia, that there be women do abuse their husbands in such gross kind?
There be some such, no question.
Wouldst thou do such a thing for all the world?
The world is a huge thing. It is a great price for a small vice.
Troth, I think thou wouldst not.
Troth, I think I should, and undo it when I had done. Mary, I would not do such a thing for a joint ring, nor for measures of lawn, nor gowns, petticoats, nor caps, nor for any petty exhibition, but for the whole world? Why, who would not make her husband a cuckold to make him a monarch? I should venture purgatory for it.
Do not think there is any such woman.
Yes. A dozen. And as many to the vantage as would store the world they played for. But I do think it is their husbands' fault if wives do fall. Say that they slack their duties and pour our treasures into foreign laps, or else break out into peevish jealousies, throwing restraints upon us. Or say they strike us, or scant our former, having in despite why we have goals. And though we have some grace, yet have we some revenge. Let husbands know their wives have sense like them. They see and smell and have their palates both for sweet and sour as husbands have. What is it that they do when they change us for others? Is it sport? I think it is. And doth affection breed it? Oh, I think it doth. Is frailty that thus errs? It is so too. But have not we affections, desires for sport and frailty as men have? Then let them use us well, else let them know. The ills we do, their ills instruct us so.
Good night. Heaven me such uses send, not to pick bad from bad, but by bad mend.
Here, stand behind this bulk. Straight will he come. Wear thy good rapier bare and put it home. Stop!
Oh, I have no great devotion to the deed. And yet he hath given me satisfying reason. 'Tis but a man gone. Forth my sword. He dies.
I have rubbed this young quat almost to the sense, and he grows angry. Now, whether he kills Cassio or Cassio kills him, or both two kill each other, every way makes my gain. For live Rodrigo, he calls me to a restitution large of gold and jewels that I bought from him as gifts to Desdemona. This cannot be. Should Cassio remain? He hath a daily beauty in his life that makes me ugly. Besides, the more may unfold me to him, there stand I in much peril. No, he must die. Look, I hear him coming.
Therein thou diest! I am slain!
I mean forever!
Voice of Cassio, Iago gives his word. 'Tis he, a brave Iago, honest and just, that has such a noble sense of life what's wrong. Thou teaches me. Many and I come. Your dear lies dead, and your unblessed fate hides. Trumpet, thy lust babe shall with lust blood be spotted.
Oh, what hall! No watch! No passage! Murder! Murder!
Oh, nobody's coming and I shall bleed to death!
Who's there? What's the matter?
Iago, I'm spoiled! I'm done by villains! Give me some help!
Me, Lieutenant. What villains have done this?
Oh, I think that one of them is here about and cannot make away!
Help me! Right? Yeah, brother?
I think my leg is caught in two.
Oh, my dear Cassio! Oh, my sweet Cassio! Oh, Cassio, Cassio, Cassio!
Oh, notable strumpet! Gentlemen all, I do suspect this trash to be a party in this injury. Now, Cassio, do you suspect who it may be that thus many have led you?
No.
Oh, he faints! Oh, Cassio, Cassio, Cassio!
Oh! Oh, gentlemen, note! Whoa! Do we know this face or no? Alas, is my friend and countryman, Rodrigo.
What? Of Venice?
Even he, sir, did you know him?
Know him. He that is slain here. Cassio was my dear friend. What malice was between you? Not in the world, nor do I know the man.
Oh, grow you pale at that. Now, gentlemen, guiltiness will speak, though tongues were out of use.
Lass, what's the matter? What's the matter, husband?
Cassio here hath been set on in the dark by Rodrigo and those that are escaped. He is almost slain. Rodrigo dead. Emilia, go know of Cassio where he sups tonight. Shake you at that.
He supped in my house, therefore I shake not!
Oh, did he so? I charge you, go with me. Kind gentlemen, I pray you see Cassio dressed. Emilia, run you to the citadel, tell my lord and lady what hath happened. This is the night that either makes me or foredoes me quite. Mic check, mic check.
Mic check, mic check.
On December 5th, 2015.
On December 5th, 2015.
Ted Cruz said, we will carpet bomb them into oblivion.
We will carpet bomb them into oblivion.
I don't know if sand can glow in the dark,
I don't know if sand can glow in the dark,
but we're going to find out.
but we're going to find out.
Baghdad, 15 queens.
Baghdad, 15 queens.
I did nothing.
I did nothing.
I'm just a student.
I'm just a student.
I don't kill.
I don't kill,
Nor am I a terrorist.
nor am I a terrorist.
It is the cause. It is the cause, my soul. Let me not name it to you, you chase stars. It is the cause. Yet I'll not shed her blood. Yet she must die, or else she'll betray more men. When I have plucked the rose, I cannot give it vital growth again. It must needs wither. I'll smell it on the tree. Balmy breath, thou dost almost persuade justice to break her sword. One more. Be thus when thou art dead, and I will kill thee and love thee after. One more, and this the last. So sweet was never so fatal. I must weep. They are cruel tears. The sorrow is heavenly. It strikes where it doth love. She wakes.
Who's there? Othello.
Have you prayed tonight, Desdemona?
I, my lord?
If you bethink yourself of any crime unreconciled yet as to heaven and grace, solicit for it straight. I will not kill thy unprepared spirit. No, heaven forfend, I will not kill thy soul.
Talk you of killing.
I do.
Then heaven have mercy on me.
Amen with all my heart.
If you say so, I hope you will not kill me. And yet I fear you. Why I should fear, I know not, since guiltiness I know not, but yet I fear.
That handkerchief which I so loved and gave thee, thou gavest to Cassio.
No. By my life and soul, send for the man and ask him.
Sweet soul, take heed of perjury, thou art on thy deathbed.
I but not yet to die.
Yes, presently. Therefore confess freely of thy sin.
I never offended you in my life, never loved Cassio. But with such general warranty of heaven as I might love, I never gave him token.
Oh, by heaven, I saw my handkerchief in his hand. Oh, perjured woman, thou dost stone my heart.
He found it then, I never gave it him. Let him come hither, let him confess a truth.
He hath confessed
What, my lord?
that he hath used thee.
How unlawfully?
I.
He will not say so.
His mouth is stout. Iago has taken order for it.
Here interprets. What, is he dead?
Had all his hairs been lives, my great revenge had stomach for them all.
Alas, he is betrayed, and I undone.
Out, strumpet! Weepst thou for him to my face?
Banish me, my lord, but kill me not.
Down, strumpet!
Kill me tomorrow. Let me live tonight.
You strive.
But half an hour.
Being done, there is no pause.
Oh, I say one
It is too late.
Welcome, my lord. I would speak a word with you.
Yes, 'tis Emilia. By and by. She's dead. 'Tis like she comes to speak to me of Cassio's death. She comes in, she'll speak to my wife. My wife? My wife? What wife? I have no wife.
Cassio, my lord, have killed a young Venetian called Roderigo.
Roderigo killed, and Cassio killed.
No, Cassio was not killed.
Not Cassio killed? Then murder is out of tune and sweet revenge grows harsh.
Oh, falsely murdered.
But alas, that was my lady's voice. Oh, sweet Desdemona, sweet mistress, speak.
A guiltless death I die.
Who have done this deed?
Nobody. I myself. Commend me to my kind lord. Oh, farewell.
She's like a liar gone to burning hell. 'Twas I that killed her.
Oh, the war angel, she and you, the blacker devil.
She turned to folly and she was a whore.
Thou dost belie her, and thou art the devil.
Cassio did top her. Ask thy husband else. Oh, we're down beneath our depth in hell, but that I did proceed upon just grounds to this extremity. Thy husband knows it all.
My husband, that she falls to wedlock.
Aye, 'twas he that told me first. Man of honesty he is, that hates the slime that sticks on filthy deeds.
Oh, if he say so, may his pernicious soul rot half a grain a day. He lies to the heart. She was too fond of her most filthy bargains. Do thy worst. This deed of thine is no more worthy heaven than thou wast worthy her.
Peace, you would best.
Oh, thou hast not half the power to do me harm as I have to be hurt. Oh, gull, oh, dolt as ignorant as dirt, thou hast done a deed. I care not for thy sword. I will make thee known, though I lost 20 lives. Help! Help! Oh, help! The Moor had killed my mistress! Murder! Murder! Oh, Iago, are you come? You have done well that men must lay their murders on your neck. Disprove this villain if thou beest a man. He says thou toldst him that his wife was false. Now, I know thou didst not, for thou art not such a villain. Speak, for my heart is full.
I told him what I thought, and told no more than what he saw himself was apt and true.
But did you say that she was false?
I did.
How toldst a lie? An odious damned lie upon my soul, a lie, a wicked lie! She false with Cassio! Did you say with Cassio?
Cassio, mistress, go to, charm thy tongue.
Oh, I will not turn my tongue! I am bound to speak! My mistress here lies murdered, and your reports have set the murder on!
And are you mad? I charge you, get you home.
Nay, lay thee down and roar, for thou hast killed the sweetest, most innocent that e'er did lift up eye.
Oh, she was foul, whose breath indeed these hands have newly stopped. I know this act shows horrible and grim and despicable, but yet Iago knows that she with Cassio hath the act of shame 1,000 times committed. Cassio confessed it, and she did gratify his amorous work with that recognizance and pledge of love which I first gave her. It was my handkerchief, an antique token my father gave my mother.
Oh, heaven, heavenly power!
Hold your tongue.
I will not!
Ah!
Aye, your sword upon a woman.
Oh, dull Moor, that handkerchief thou speakst
life's gone, but his wife's killed. 'Tis a notorious villain. Take you this weapon. Come, guard the door without, let him not pass. I'll after that same villain, for 'tis a damned slave!
Oh, Dalmor! She was chaste. She loved thee, cruel Moor. So come my soul to bliss. As I speak true, so speaking as I think, I die. I die.
I have another weapon in this chamber. Oh, here it is. Who can control his fate? It is not so now. Be not afraid, though you do see me weaponed. Here is my journey's end. Here is my butt. Now how does that look, O ill-starred wench? Pale as thy smock. We shall meet at come. This look of thine will hurl my soul from heaven, and fiends will snatch at it. Cold, cold, my girl, even like thy chastity. Oh, cursed slave! Whip me, ye devils, from the possession of this heavenly sight. Blow me about in winds. Roast me in sulfur. Wash me in steep down gulfs of liquid fire. Desdemona! Desdemona dead!
Bring the villain forth!
If thou best a devil, I cannot kill thee!
I bleed, sir, but not killed.
I'm not sorry neither. I'll have thee live, for in my sense it is happiness to die.
This wretch hath part confessed his villainy. Did you and he consent in Cassio's death?
My lord, I never gave you cause.
I believe you and demand your pardon. Will you, I pray, demand this demi-devil why he hath thus ensnared my body and soul?
Demand of me nothing. What you know, you know. From this time forth, I never will speak words.
Sir, you shall understand what hath befallen here, which as I think you know not. Here is a letter found in the pocket of the slain Rodrigo. It imports the death of Cassio to be undertook by Rodrigo.
How came you, Cassio, by that handkerchief that was my wife's?
Found it in my chamber. And he that hath confessed, but even now that there he dropped it for a special purpose, which wrought to his desire.
Your power and command is taken off, and Cassio rules in Cyprus. For this hellish villain, if there be any cunning cruelty that can torment him much and hold him long, it shall be his.
Soft you! A word or two before you go. Pray you, in your letters when you shall these unlucky deeds relate, speak to me as I am. Nothing extenuate nor set down aught in malice. Then must you speak of one that loved not wisely but too well. Of one that was not easily jealous, but being wrought perplexed in the extreme. And say besides, that in Aleppo once, where a malignant and turbaned Turk beat a Venetian and introduced the state, I took by the throat the circumcised dog and smote him thus.
Oh, bloody period, all that is spoke is more.
I kissed thee, ere I killed thee. Nowhere but this, killing myself and die upon a kiss.
Oh, Spartan dog, more fell than hunger, anguish, or the sea. Look on the tragic loading of this bed, this is thy work. Oh, the object poisons sight. To you, Lord Governor, remains the censure of this hellish villain. The time, the place, the torture. Oh, enforce it. I myself will straight aboard into the state, with heavy heart this heavy act relate.
On March 9th, 2016, Donald Trump said, "I think Islam hates us. There's a tremendous hatred. There's an unbelievable hatred of us.
Sarah, 16, Staten Island. The word Islam means peace